Hello, this is Foxy speaking. Well, now I need to address something fairly important. A little bit blunt, however, but fairly important. Now, recently there was a bit of a dispute on one of my recent live streams, and that dispute came from endearment, or terms of endearment. Now, but please don't take this the wrong way. I love receiving terms of endearment. I love terms of endearment. Really, I do. I mean, as much as I actively encourage it, I'm afraid I'm going to have to only give terms of encouragement, but with limitations now, I'm afraid, because it's going to make a lot of people uncomfortable whenever I'm live streaming. But terms of endearment, I'm far more than happy to receive online on a live stream are things like dear boy, darling boy, honey, or sweet boy, that sort of thing. I'm always happy to receive that endearment. I mean, I love terms of endearment, and I love it when people make a fuss of me through terms of endearment, that sort of thing. I don't mind if one's a little protective of me. On another noting, because a lot of you are quite a fair bit older than I. Well, much older in reality. But I have some viewers who are my own age, some a few years younger. And of course we had to put limitations on on the age you can appear on a live, that sort of thing, but for safety reasons, but there you are. Even though you can be 13 years of age and over to have a YouTube channel without supervision, but some do think otherwise on that, understandably. So, but that's beside the point. But anything more than honey, things like, I love this lady very, very much. Chelsea is her name. I mean, I love Chelsea. Chelsea, the Essex lady. I love her very much. Oh, really. I almost cry when I think of lovely Chelsea, because she's so lovely and sweet. And if I was a child, and had I known her as a child, not only would she get lots of hugs from me, but I would snuggle on the settee with her. And I remember somebody, it was lovely, good Elizabeth Fowler, I think it was, she said, "What's all this about snuggling up with elderly ladies?" Well, my lovely Elizabeth, my good lady, if you're watching, I would not do it now. I wouldn't snuggle up on a settee with an elderly lady or older ladies now. I'm too big, I'm too filled out and fully grown. But as a child, I would have done it only consensually, through consent. If I did it without consent, they would have almost likely asked me, "Could you get off me, please?" And I would have gotten off. Even if it may have been once or twice if they'd asked me, because I was a little bit of a cheeky but naughty boy. But I grew out of it as I got older. I did grow out of it. So I wouldn't do it now as an adult, but I was only thinking back to if I was a little boy, I would happily snuggle up with lovely Chelsea. She didn't seem to mind if I'd said so. I wouldn't do it to her now, no. But she was like, "Bless your cotton socks," and that, I find that lovely. Unless someone said, "This is making me feel uncomfortable, my lovely Elizabeth," I would have stopped at this point, if this makes sense. But again, that's another thing beside the point. I had to address something, and it was a question when Elizabeth was asking, "What's all this about the snuggles and things?" And that's her answer she's getting publicly. But, no, but I'm pleased, if I can repeat once again, I'm far more than happy with terms of endearment like dear boy, darling boy, and honey. I'm happy with those. Or sweetheart and all that. I'm always happy with those in terms of endearment. But anything more than that, things like pickle pea, which lovely. I mean, I love Chelsea so much, and I love the pickle pea, or sweet little pickle pea, or my little pickle pea compliments. Things like pickle pea, or anything more than that. To give an example, which I've never. And another example, things like sugar bug, that goes a bit beyond honey. So pickle pea, honey, or anything more than that. I'm just going to give a made-up example, or things like cute bumblebee, that sort of thing. I mean, anything more than honey. Could we please not do it publicly on live streams? But You can, however, give me those terms of endearment privately and not in public. If it was on things like Discord or via email, or if you want to email me privately, you can always use terms of endearment like pickle pea, my little pickle pea, or cute bumblebee, or whatever terms of endearment you like using or have used to your children when they were small and tiny. You know. I mean, it would be, understandably, if live streaming was around on YouTube when I was a little boy, and I did it as a little boy, live streaming, I could understand grown-up viewers saying, "Hello, my little pickle pea, hope you had a good day from school and that you're live streaming now that you've done your homework," that sort of thing. I could understand. I think many of my viewers would understand that. But some are very uncomfortable with it. I'm personally not uncomfortable with it. I'm getting this out there. It's nothing to do with me. I am not uncomfortable with this, but it could make a lot of my supporters feel uncomfortable, and it could hurt the channel unintentionally. And please, this is not an attack towards Chelsea or anybody who views my content. I mean, I love Chelsea too much to attack her, and I love all of you too much to attack any of you. Never would I attack any of you. But it's just certain terms of endearment, it's upsetting certain viewers, and the more viewers who get upset by certain things, the more it could unintentionally hurt my content for the future going forward. I just needed to get that out of the way. You know, but please, this is not a personal attack. It's just I'm getting something important out there. You know. But thank you all most kindly, sincerely for watching. And please, Chelsea, you don't need to worry, my love. My loveliest lady, Chelsea. I love you too much. I mean, I love you very dearly. I mean, but I know you never, please, one thing I'll say, you never once meant to hurt my content in any way. All I knew you were doing was just being your sweet, loving self by saying I was your little pickle pea. But do you mind not to do it in live streams in the future? But you can do it to me privately, whether it's through email, because I know you don't use social media, but if you want to email, whenever you want to send me an email, that sort of thing, you can always refer to me as your little pickle pea then. But not, however, during a live in the future, because it's going to make a lot of viewers uncomfortable. But again, others who are watching or who have been lurking in the background, please come to your own conclusions on this. Thank you all most kindly, sincerely for watching, and let's keep our content running forward smoothly and happily. Ta-ta for now.